Now thinking about building to scale, I'm interested in how you see yourself, thinking about the audience that is like, well, maybe I've been trying this business and that business, and maybe this starting out part just really isn't for me. But
Yeah.
they haven't had any exposure to, okay, there is also this other alternative of where you buy a business that's already existing.
Sure. Truth be told, that I believe and I don't think anything that I'm doing or anything for that matter that anybody else is doing that gets any notoriety is truly unique or novel. We are playing the same game that in my world the Rockefellers played years ago to the you name all these names that have historical been successful in business, quote unquote. I mean, we're not creating anything revolutionary and new. It's a lot of pulling it forward, repackaging it, and we use maybe slightly different terms or it gets focused on for a period of time. In my opinion, a business getting past that kind of plateau stage is a lot what you're describing, where someone reaches a point and they're like, I think this business isn't really got foundational foothold. It's not going to work, all that kind of stuff. If you've proven out that there is a need in the marketplace, now it's a matter of can you drive enough demand for that need by generating enough buzz around it? And that's where I think a lot of people get stuck. I've consulted at times for folks that are in blue collar businesses and they don't want to do the work necessary to go find out truly if their business model doesn't work. But they'll say their business model doesn't work. They'll say, I don't want to go out and do this kind of marketing. I don't want to go out and hire these types of engineers. I don't want to go do all these types of things because it's unfamiliar and it's territory they don't want to be in. Right. And so a lot of businesses stagnate. And that's where we come into because it also happens at our level as well. We buy businesses exclusively in Texas that are 3 to 12 million in revenue. And those businesses have often also plateaued. The business owner has run out of energy. He doesn't necessarily, or she doesn't necessarily want to put that much more work that's necessary. And as a result, their business gets to a point that it can't scale because it's compressed by that owner's capability. I think it always goes back to that. It always goes back to the visionary or the head honcho leader person of that organization, however it's structured. Their capacity is what the business ultimately reaches. And until that person's either replaced or they skill themselves up or they think broader and bigger, they will always reach that ceiling. And that's where we come in to help break out that ceiling by bringing a different perspective and a different skill set.